For better or worse, the natural existence of tachyon particles can no longer be refuted, and this in itself may turn out to be a monumental first step towards unraveling the secrets behind time travel. Check out the science computer in the lobby. There's some pretty nifty information there, including how to blow up your workplace using twine and a bottle of hand lotion. Look at you. You got all excited about the hand lotion, didn't you? Or was it the twine? This is the anti-gravity thing. Long renowned for their impressive technological achievements, the inhabitants of Democritus once had the grand vision to construct magnificent twin cities floating among the clouds above their homeworld. Whether they were motivated by the noblest of intentions or just plain hubris remains uncertain. Yet no one can deny that their remarkable efforts eventually made Tantasil a reality. Uh-oh, disaster. Since Democratans have long favored an extreme isolationist policy, which precludes any free exchange of information, little is known about the events leading up to the Tantasil disaster, apart from the tidbits gleaned by the few journalists who were allowed to cover it. Disappointingly, what is known about the cataclysm amounts to nothing more than reported sightings of a huge chunk of Tantasil suddenly dropping out of the skies for no apparent reason. Rare eyewitnesses' accounts describe how Tantasil heaved and buckled without warning, then split in two with a sickening wrench as little over half its bulk plummeted from the skies like so much dead weight. Many believe it was an uneven distribution of mass that forced an incredible amount of torque to be centered on the juncture between the two halves of the twin cities. This resulted in the formation of an irreparable stress fracture, which in turn caused a fatal shift in the floating island's center of gravity that led to Tantasil's ultimate destruction. Regardless of idle speculation, it appears that the exact nature of the circumstances surrounding the Tantasil tragedy is bound to remain shrouded in mystery. Okay, Democritus, what an interesting sounding place. I would love to go there someday. The distance problem. Whoever's running this museum should think of filling the walls with antique weapons. That always brings in the crowds. The phototachyon transceiver on display is by far the oldest piece in the museum's collection, dating back to the early part of the 3rd millennium AD. Its origin is directly linked to the tragic story of the Endeavor, a science vessel on a 5-year exploratory mission destined to end in calamity. 3 years into its ill-fated mission, the Endeavor was knocked off course by a passing meteor shower. Many of the ship's onboard systems were damaged as a result, including most of the navigation equipment. Unable to enact repairs or rectify their flight path, the damaged vessel sent a distress signal back to Earth while spiraling helplessly along their new course. Air scientists were horrified when their projections estimated that the Endeavor's altered course now placed it in direct path with a super-congested asteroid field and certain death. Scrambling to find a means by which to alert the Endeavor's crew of the impending danger, the greatest scientific minds on the planet transmitted a radio message to the doomed vessel with detailed instructions outlining how to realign the ship's trajectory. But by the time the message arrived, it was too late. The Endeavor had already plowed prow first into one of the giant asteroids. There were no survivors. Okay. Can I get in here? Nope. Coming soon, Mystech Mayhem. It's a beautiful work of art. The fact that it actually does something useful is amazing. Inertial dampener? How interesting. Let's make it do that again. Maybe it won't do it again. Oh, there it goes. That's pretty cool. Come on. I guess we can leave the museum now. Well, what's going on in here? I might have been able to squeeze in there as a young man, but now, forget it. What about Pal? I bet those ducks lead to the museum. Too bad it's work hours. I'll have to come back later, I think. How do I get out of here? Which one of these doors? There we go. What's this lady got to say? I think this will be my last conference. Every year seems a little more pointless. I'm sick of making money for other people. This isn't what I thought my life was going to be about. I must be getting older, or maybe it's just the drugs talking. Yeah, what drugs? Okay, where can we go next? Sender Economics and Trade Conference. That must be that big conference everybody's talking about. Oh, what a lovely view. Sendormitory. Not a lot of room, but a lot of rooms. More quirky humor. We'll get that later. Let's go to the Sendormitory, see if there's anything worth getting in here. Here's the Sucrosa machine again. I'm TraderBot Norm. Wheel, deal, buck, or walk. I'd like to see your wares. Oh, it's the same thing. Done buying. Should I grow a mustache? Oh wait, you want a chamber, don't you? $2 a piece. An extra buck gets you a pillow. Shit, I'll take the pillow. Why not? I'm not sure if there's anything to do in here. I kinda don't remember. There's gotta be something to do in here. Can I get back in there? Yes, I can. Interesting camera angles here. As you can see, this is basically where people go to sleep really cheap. Remember that guy was complaining about his company putting him up in here. And I can't talk to him. I'm going to look see if there's any goodies or objects in here. Not there. How about this guy? I just had a nightmare. The stars were falling. The universe was in flames. This is the 7th nightmare this month. I'm so scared. My dreams come true most of the time. That's why something big is going down soon. I can feel it deep inside in the place where the dreams come from. Of course, I could be wrong, but I doubt it. That's why I picked up some nifty cosmic wristbands while I was on Krapton, just in case. Krapton. I wonder if that's a play on Krypton. I just dreamt I slipped out of my sleep chamber and fell down the shaft. That was harsh. Let's go talk to this guy. I didn't find one important artifact on Brebula. I can't return to the archaeology department on Sunder empty-handed. They'll call me a failure. You don't think they'll put me in the Rainbow Sanctuary with the heretics, do you? Yes, I've got a ticket to Sunder. Now leave me alone. I'm not in a talking mood. I wonder if I can Yammer the ticket out of him. He'll cough up that ticket in no time. So, you don't want to give me your ticket, huh? I understand. You're worried sick and you haven't made up your mind one way or another. That's fine. I mean, I hate to bother you while you're trying to make such a big decision. It's just that you remind me so much of my sister. My sister, Lucille. You would have loved the hell out of her. Hell, half my hometown did. Often more than once. She was an open young lady with a taste for the mundane, exotic, and everything in between. She brought home a different boyfriend to the family dinner every night. She especially had a soft spot for you Corticans. She said that something about the solitary eye excited the poet inside her. The real kicker was when she brought home